Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and we're in the outdoor kitchen today. I just fired up the outdoor oven. It's going pretty good. So we're gonna cook a roast out in our oven for dinner. And it's just gonna cook out there all afternoon because I'm gonna keep that heat fairly low. Okay? But we're gonna use our big 16-inch skillet. And this thing is wonderful, okay? Love this. We're gonna put olive oil in here. Be a little generous with it. And let's see, my roast is frozen, but it'll be fine in there. Those aren't the scissors I want. Those don't work well. Okay, these are the scissors that I want. We're going to open this up. We're going to unwrap this. Maybe, huh? It's froze solid. And that's all right. I do that with the oven too. So let's see here. All we gotta do is peel this off. It'll come off there beautifully. Maybe. I'm gonna go put this under a little water to get that little paper off. Okay, friends, here we go. All our plastic, I believe, is off here. Yep. All right, we're going to stick that right in our pan. Let me throw this out. Now, I'm just going to make this real simple. And I'm going to take just a little bit of my homemade onion soup mix. And I'm just going to slather it right on there. Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to do a couple of these carrots. I want this one and this one. I'm going to do a garlic bulb. I'm going to do the whole bulb. Okay. Cut that in half, and we're going to lay that right in there with all that. We're going to use the rest of this onion and some more. Okay, that's good. We're going to use part of another onion here. It is a pretty big roast. Food tastes so good cooked in that outdoor oven. You would not believe. You almost don't have to season it up like I do. We're just leaving those complete. Okay, that's good for that. My husband had peeps. He's a hoot. We're going to peel some onions and some carrots. This isn't working. I don't like that. All right. I think this one will do us a lot better. I'm just going to peel these potatoes up, get them washed, and we'll put them around in there too. I should have brought out my other peeler. It's fantastic. Okay, I hear kids. Oh, they're out on the road. Usually the neighbor kids come and they want to see the chickens and collect the eggs. And I let them. Listen to her, she's barking at the kids. She sounds like she's vicious, but she'd go over there and probably lick them to death. It's pretty quiet here, really, considering I'm right smack in the middle of the village. So every now and then you get somebody coming down the road like it's the Indy 500, but normally It's very quiet here. And wait till you see the fire I got going. Oh, this is going to be wonderful cooking in that outdoor. I love cooking in the oven. And you know what, friends? We're going to be doing a lot of cooking out here. We can even do our freezer meals out here. All of it. I'm going to do one more potato. Because I like to take what's left over and do beef stew with it. And yes, sometimes I can it up and it turns out beautiful. My grandkids love to open up a jar and put it over rice. It really is good. They like beef stew over rice anyway. I'll give all these scraps to my chickens and they'll absolutely love them. All right, I'm going to set this aside for the chickens. I'm going to clean the potatoes and carrots and we'll finish putting it together. All right. Okay, now I'm just going to cut my carrots 3/3. I'm going to do my potatoes just in half. And no, they won't be too done. By the time my roast gets done, it will all be beautiful. I've done that out here many times and I love it. And it's just such low heat that it's perfect. All right, if we get the potatoes down there, beautiful. Okay, now let me put this all away. Okay, friends. Those are going to be gorgeous, those pieces of garlic in there. We're going to do a little bit of pepper. All over all of it. Because my onion soup mix doesn't have pepper in it. Or salt right now. Okay. There's a good amount of pepper. We're going to get out our salt. Give that meat just a little more salt. That's a lot of meat there. That's probably, I would say that's probably a good 3-pound roast. Maybe a little bigger. Okay, so now we can wrap this. Take a look at how beautiful that is, friends. That's gonna be gorgeous. All right, let me put my carrot back up there. We're going to wrap this, and how I'm going to wrap this is just 2 together so that it covers maybe I'm going to do one more the same size. Okay. Now, I just do this number, and I just roll it up a little bit. Just fold it a few times. I could probably roll it one more time. I'll fold it one more time. All right, beautiful. Now we're just going to put that on there just loosely. All right, let's go check our fire. Take a look at that, friends. That's beautiful. Okay, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to push this around a little bit so it's back. Okay. Beautiful. Now it's pretty hot in there, so we're going to see. See, it's like 500 degrees in there. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put that. I'm not going to put any more wood on that. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to put our roast in there. Just leave it closer to the door. Okay, friends. We're just going to leave that sitting closer to the door. There. I didn't put any water in there either, friends, because that roast is froze. So it's going to release a lot of liquid as it thaws, and that'll be probably exactly what I need in there. So we're just going to let that cook, and we'll come back and we'll check that in a little bit. Okay, friends, while our roast is cooking, we're going to make Mr. Wayne a treat. I'm going to show you this. This is a little bit of butter. Will you please put that in the, right inside there to melt it? I don't want to melt it on there. It'll make my pan all black. I just put it inside the wood oven. Okay. While he's doing that, I've got cream cheese and the Knorr vegetable mix. And we're going to mix these two together. Oh, well, this is good. It's just a trick to get it open. I'm going to cook these in, oh, there you go. I'm going to bake these in the outdoor oven, so. All right. Okay, we're going to mix the entire package with that, okay? And it's really soft, so we'll be able to mix this just by hand. You can use a hand mixer if you want. I'm just going to mix it up by hand, just like so. Actually, I'm going to use this. Okay, see how that is? And just smashing it all together. Mix it in there real good. Perfect. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a tortilla. This is a small one. And we're going to spread this on here. Nice and generous. And you're going to love this. You can do this in your oven too. If you bake it in your oven, bake it about 350 degrees until they're nice and golden brown and melted. And it'll be beautiful. Okay, there's one. Okay, now, oh, I need my one knife, the bigger one. Yeah, that one. Okay, we're just going to roll these up. Okay. Just roll them up. They don't have to be tight. Just roll them. Okay. And then we're just going to cut these. Probably. You want to taste the end? And we're going to lay them on our cast iron pan seam side down. Okay. Okay, now, well, that's not very hot, mister, but it's melted. We're just going to brush these with a little butter. I got some everything bagel seasoning that I'm just going to put a pinch on the top of these. Just a little bit on each one. Okay, that's it. Okay, friends, I'm not opening this window, so we're climbing under. We're going to go ahead and put this right out here in the oven. I want to see just how hot this is. It's like 500 degrees, so we're going to set these right about there, closer to the outside. Look in there, isn't that gorgeous? It is so warm in there. And those are going to stay in there until they're nice and golden brown and melty. I can't tell you how long it's going to take. I just stay here and I watch them real closely. So when those are done, I'll bring you back here and we'll give these a try. And look at our roast in there is doing so good. That fire is hot. Oh, I love it. You could stand out here in the wintertime, friends, and make pizza because it's like 800 degrees in that oven and all that heat just comes out at you. It's wonderful. It's about 60 degrees outside and we're out here with no coat on because it's almost burning your arm. You're so close to it. So I'll see you when those are done. And I just want those to cook slow. I don't want them to burn. All right, friends. These are done. Take a look. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm going to put just a little dot more butter on them. I do this with my pizzas too. When my pizzas come out of the oven, I butter with the crust. I use a garlic parsley butter. All right, so we're going to take these in. I'll set them on the stove in there. Everything in there is doing good. You want to check this out while we're out here? Oh, look at this roast. Can you turn this around? It's real good. It's only been in there a little bit, so it was frozen. It's unthawed now. So we're going to put that way back in there. There we go. All right. We'll take these into the kitchen and we'll give one of these a try. Normally we have this window, but not this day. All right, then I made the last few up, so we're going to go ahead and put those on the pan and get those in there. Now here's our fine china, friends. Even out here. I'm just going to remove these with my fingers. They're pretty hot. Take a look. Those look good. I'll get these ones ready because then when I go back out, I'll put these ones out there. And we'll give our neighbor a treat to try. All right, friends. I'm going to try one of these. There's one for you to try.
Well, it tastes really good.
Mm. They're good and hot and beautiful tasting. Mm-hmm. They're good with that little bit of butter in them, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm-hmm. We're going to go enjoy these. And we'll see you back here. Might be dark before that is done, but we got lots of light in here. And we'll see you back here when we're ready to have dinner.
Something to try. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. I'll put that recipe in the description box. Okay. Yummy. Okay, friends, this is done, and look at how beautiful that is. You can't hardly hear me because it's raining, and this is gorgeous. Nice and tender. Look at that. All right. We're going to put a couple of those pieces on Mr. Wayne's plate. We're going to give him a couple of these beautiful potatoes, because he won't eat the carrots, but he'll eat those 2 potatoes, and he won't eat any onions. But we're going to put the onions and the carrots on, just so you can see how pretty they all turned out. And look at the garlic, friends. Isn't that pretty? That's going to be delicious. Let's have him try some.
Well, hello, friends. It's been such a long time since we've chatted. I'm getting my dinner ready.
That really is good. You like that? Isn't that good? You can't beat food cooked out of a wood-fired oven. You like yours, Elizabeth? You need butter?
Yeah. And some salt.
And some salt. I got salt.
Thank you.
And we got pepper. You nibbled so much before dinner, you're full.
No, you said you were letting them go, so I was waiting to say, thanks for watching.
Well, you just said. Here you go, friends. We're going to enjoy our dinner in our good company. You see, we're going to do a lot more cooking in our outdoor oven too. Tomorrow we're doing pizza. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that one or not, but we're doing pizza tomorrow and you will see it again. So, friends, thanks for hanging out with us in the outdoor kitchen, cooking with us in the wood-fired oven, and we will see you in the next video, friends. And as always,
Thanks for watching.
I love it.